So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gabriel makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
He's got full. Decent enough try. Savinho engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball if he can get there. Brazil have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Eva Nilsson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pass somewhat off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Carlos Augusto. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar in acres of space out wide. That's a decent clearance. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but...
Gabriel Jesus!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neymar. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's a Brazil free kick.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Bebeto! Corner number 2 then. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
So we're still where we started right now. Rafinha. He's gone forward. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Big chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Evan Nielsen really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
That's been intercepted. Rafinha, and he welcomes it in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And Bebeto! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. João Pedro. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. He's through and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And it's Joelinton. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's... Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Danilo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Danilo. Gabriel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Bebeto. He is through here. Bebeto! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Nicely spread. Threads one in. That's good running with the ball. He's looking wide. Bebeto. That is good alertness. Oh no, he's got that wrong. João Pedro. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. And it's gone back to the keeper. Danilo. Marquinhos. Savinho, Linton. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, no joy this time. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's heaved it away. And that's definitely not his best. Bebeto. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bebeto is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's João Pedro. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Linton. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Bebeto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gabriel has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And here's Joe Linton. Oh, he's burst through. And he can clear it away. Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha, he's got away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he whips it in. Eva Nielsen. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And he's running through. Eva Nielsen, and he was quick to react. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Played out towards the right wing. Danilo has a look and plays it forward. Ambitious ball here. That's a little off target.
Pretty robust defending.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So, third corner of the game. Rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Danilo played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Brazil have reclaimed it. Tries to play it through. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Look at the space here. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Efootball receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's been cut out, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Joelinton, no messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Looking for options for movement. With just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Neymar shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Efootball is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, no!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Brazil with this chance to pull two clear. And that doubles their lead. So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
Oh, that was extremely sloppy.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! Brazil are beaten and they are out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick,
It's Lewandowski! Yes, it's in! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid penetrate first. It is... Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's De Jong. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And that has been knocked clear. He's found a way through. Lewandowski! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well,
and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal plays it short. It's a loose ball. Shapes to shoot! Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Lewandowski, Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Araujo. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Mbappe takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, cracking ball. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to... Shot! Surely! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem... It's Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. In with the challenge. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. And it's Lewandowski. That's a cute ball. And he's picked out the run. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. And that could set... It's Lewandowski! Dispatched clinically. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Still very... Oh, terrible pass. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Araujo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were...
Camavinga! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ball is over the line. Vinicius Junior, and he's decided to go for it. Great vision. Lewandowski, he is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. It's played through for him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven to... He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Alaba. Koundé. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's played through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicked it back promptly. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid get the second half going. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, what has happened here? Nice looking ball. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. It's a searching pass. Lewandowski. Oh, what shot a goal! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Might be danger here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking to play him in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's very neat. Bayer getting this one clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about... Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has been cut short. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Vinicius Junior was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga! So close to drawing level.
I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Oh, that's clever. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Tries to play it through. And he's had a hit!
will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Has a look and plays it forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. He's got to be quick to recover this. Harrison spots it and intercepts. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Desperate defending required here. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
छोड़ के जा रहा है तो चल 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 ये हार्ड है ना मैं खेल लेता पर तू खेल अरे अरे हार्ड है हम भी तू नहीं खेल सकते मैसेज कर तू नहीं खेलेगा तो नखून मेरा नखून देख नखून नखून अगर सामने तो नहीं रख जा दादी के पास जा जल्दी जा हाँ जी ओए चलो आजा पीछे बैठ जा जा
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And here's Mbappe. De Jong. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe. That is good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. Azar. And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has not gone well. Played out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Gavi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal with the short one. And it's Alaba. Shot a goal! There was plenty of power on that. Alaba. Here's a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Raul. He's found a way through. Raul was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. Throw in. But it is clear. Oh, terrible pass. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Lewandowski. And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in.